Greetings, my V family all over the world. This is your chief. First thing, we got to verify whether it's too dark where I am right now. I'm in my room. I think it's too dark. Is it too dark? Right? If I go here, is it brighter? Is it brighter here? Is it like super bright here? Yeah. It's good here. Okay. Now you guys can see me. Alright. So greetings, my V family all over the world. This is your chief greeting. Alright. Greetings from Bali, Indonesia. Let me do my shout out. QNet official Rita, the first one to log in. Raj Kumar, Siamak, how are you, my brother? Alright, B, how are you, B? Thank you for checking out. I hope it's bright enough. Alright, Vicky Ras in the house. Don't worry, Vic, she's not logging on to listen to my wisdom. She's logging on to check whether it's bright enough where I am. Alright, Zulu, what's up, my brother? Miss you so much, Zulu, here in Indonesia. Aloysius, Sneha. Alright, Mohan, Ali Ayunis. Anna Privyet, KZ999, Mahendra Sridhar, Karampal, Chitrika Subadarshani, Igor Bulma, Iyat Dak, Anait Mirza. Now it's not dark, right? Okay, Saad Kanjadun. Kala, is it okay now? Now it should be okay because I can see myself. It's okay. Alright. Your photos are making us super jealous. Yes, better. Thanks, Kalai. Pooja Pitawala, Agatha Yap, how are you? Alright. Ahmad Javid Qureshi. Alright. Tipa, how are you, Tipa? Pranisha Chandal, Amut here. Zul, how are you? Vicky, Raz. Again, Kalpana Venkat, Radha S. I am deep believer. VC Tapa, Namaste, how are you? Dennis Nazife, Satish Kumar, Nainu Rator, Fio, Sinti, alright, David Kiran, V partner, David Sharma in the house. I'll be back soon, David. I know you miss me. Aminil Belsate, Muhammad MK, Sharfa, Madhukar Bosli, Divya, Mahmood, Dennis, Muqtadir, miss you, Bo Sarfaz, alright. Brijesh, I see you guys. Samira, how are you, Apu? Komal Chowdhury, Makmur, Yana Ranjan Shankar, the V official, finally. Alright, Laureen in the house. Iroom, Large, and greetings to everyone. So firstly, Assalamualaikum to all my Muslim brothers and sisters around the world. Alright, Privyet to all my Russian-speaking warriors of Japa and Dato Sri Vijay all around the world. Kakdela, alright. Bonjour, je t'aime to all my French-speaking unbelievable networkers all over the world. Salam, merhaba, vigets, hola, buongiorno. Alright, greetings to QN Europe. You guys are rocking. Alright, Vanakkam, namaste, namaskaram, sastrikal to everyone in India. Aibuan, Vanakkam, Sri Lanka, namaste, Nepal, assalamualaikum, Pakistan. Alright, apa kabar Indonesia, ni hao ma, apa kabar Hong Kong, greetings, all the Singaporeans, I love you guys. Xin chao, alright, Vietnam, Mekalawa, Myanmar, apa kabar, and greetings to all my Malaysian brothers and sisters, to the whole of freaking South America, I love you. Greetings, hola, greetings to the whole of South America. It is rocking, alright, great plans this year. Firstly, health checkup. VCon September. Are you going to be there? I keep telling you guys, my beautiful morons around the world, I love you. Alright, hey, big shout out to all the V kids, V teens. I love you, Uncle Cheese, Uncle Patman, Uncle Chief loves you. Alright, but VCon. It is not a choice. It is a necessity. Are you with me? The only platform on the planet where you get to see the two great ones together on stage, Japadas Bismarck and the one and only Dato Sri Vijay Ishwan. So, if you haven't made a decision, if your mind is clouded with your ego, stupidity, moronism, wondering whether you should come to VCon, let me help answer that question. Every single man or woman who has reached any amount of respectable success in network marketing, in QNet the V, has 100% attributed their success to VCon. So that's as simple as it can get. Are you guys with me? All right. So please, I want to see all of you at VCon. It is going to be our 26th anniversary VCon. Meaning it's extra special, and it's technically the first year anniversary for the next 25 years. All right. I hope you guys are enjoying my midnight videos or Insta live. 4 lessons. I've given you lesson 1, 2, 3, and tonight is lesson 4. Tomorrow I fly back to Malaysia, and it's going to be crazy busy. A lot of introspection I've been doing at this trip to Bali, Indonesia, with the people who truly matter. All right. In life, you have people who matter, people who don't matter, and people who truly matter. And it's important to spend time with people who truly matter. Are you guys with me? So, a lot of introspection. First important realization is gratefulness. I am so grateful for everything I have today. Everything, my family, my business, you guys, my amazing downlines, my mentors, Japa, Dato Sri Vijay. All right. I am extremely grateful, and we should never stop being grateful. I believe this firmly. If you have somebody who wakes up in the morning and thinks about you before they go to sleep, and sort of watch over you and worry about you and be there for you during your darkest hours, keep them close, never lose them, and be extremely grateful to them. Are you guys with me? So my message on this Instagram to all of you, all right, is something that everyone talks about, okay? And for some reason, I don't talk about it because I don't demonstrate it publicly enough, which is the word discipline, okay? And a lot of you do not know what it means and why discipline is important, why discipline is non-negotiable, all right, as far as I'm concerned, as far as my relationship with Dato Sri and Japa is concerned. Discipline is non-negotiable. Now, your understanding of discipline, all of you, is what your teacher did to you in school. That was not discipline, that was punishment. That was unnecessary authority in the hands of a mentally unstable individual who chose to exercise it by punishing you, all right, and telling you, finish your homework on time, and beating the crap out of you. But it worked, all right, because discipline can either come from within or come from a very powerful external source. So when I was growing up, that powerful external source was my mother and my school teachers, all right, because both of them beat the crap out of me, all right. And the V kids and V teens listening, you do not know what this means, because today your parents can't discipline you, can't hit you, they go to jail, I suppose. But back in my day, it was allowed, promoted. They even trained them how to hit effectively. So the pain reaches the pinnacle of the possibility of pain. You understand? And my mother could beat the crap out of me while still focus on her favorite serial, which is what is this? Bobby Ewing, Dallas and Dynasty. All right, and beat the crap out of me. Okay, and our teachers instilled very unbelievable levels of punishment. Standing on the chair, standing in the sun, put your hand out, beat you, unbelievable stuff, because we didn't complete a task, or we did not meet their expectation, or we did not demonstrate or exercise enough discipline in the way we live. All right. And as we grew up to becoming adults, all right, we suddenly realized that discipline was a complete waste of time. So now let me bring you back to the importance of discipline, and you will understand why discipline is important. Okay. In your success journey to max out, to become anyone in this business of QNet and the V, discipline is fundamentally important. Now, what is discipline? Discipline is doing what you say you will do. Ultimately, discipline is keeping a promise, all right, that you make to yourself or you make to others. Okay, most of the time, discipline would be a reflection of a promise that you made to yourself. All right, and this is the easiest promise to make. I have realized in 26 years that it's very difficult to break a promise you make to others. If you make a promise to your mother, you make a promise to your husband, wife, your life partner, whoever, your downlines, there is some level of emotional pressure to keep it. But when you make a promise to yourself, all right, you don't give a damn. You understand? You will break the promise even before finishing making the promise because you are cool with it. All right? And I'll tell you a story where I understood the power of discipline and why I practice certain disciplines in my life. Okay? Now, whoever is listening and know me very well, I don't do the traditional discipline thing, which is go to the gym and carry weights every day, 30 minutes without fail, blah, blah, blah. My discipline is very much self-focus. My discipline comes down to simple things like my weekly TAT with Dato Sri Vijay. And my weekly TAT is the total BV of the world because I sit here as your upline representing Japa and Dato Sri. My weekly TAT is non-negotiable. I pray every day before I sleep for the people that matter and for the world, and all of you, you matter. All right? And I've got various other disciplines that I instill to myself. I don't brag about it. I don't talk about it. I don't need to demonstrate it, but I practice a very high level of discipline and standard towards myself. And I'll explain to you why. So many years ago, me, my mother, Dato Sri, we went on a trip to Koh Samui, Thailand. And we went to a beautiful resort, which in my opinion was too healthy living, called Kamalaya. And that resort was owned by a New Zealander and a South American wife, Brazilian, I assume. And we had dinner one day, all of us, and we were talking about discipline for some reason, commitment, spirituality, spiritual enlightenment. And she told me an interesting story. She told me that she wanted, when she was young, she traveled around the world, backpacking, and she went to the most beautiful country in the world, Bhutan. All right, Bhutan. Many of you are from Bhutan. I love you guys. All right, humble country, a country of spiritual enlightenment and humility and good people, amazing people, beautiful country to visit. All right, and she went there looking for a mentor. All right, and there they have monks who have dedicated their whole life to spiritual growth called Rinpoche. And she went to a certain Rinpoche and she asked the Rinpoche, "Can I be your student?" And Rinpoche looked at her and said, "I'm not sure that you are ready to be my student. So do this." She said, "What? Come back after 1 year." She said, 1 year? And they said, "Yes, come back after 1 year." All right? And in that 1 year, every day at sunrise, when the sun rises, light a incense stick, an agrapati, an udapati, an incense stick, that smells like roses or sandalwood. Just light it every day at sunrise. Light this incense stick for 365 days. No need to do prayer, no need to sing kumbaya, nothing. Just light the incense stick every day at sunrise for 365 days and come back and see me. And I laughed because I thought that was the easiest thing to do. Just set your alarm on your phone, wake up at sunrise, and your phone will tell you what time is sunrise, and you light the incense stick. But it was different. She looked me in my eyes and told me it was the most difficult thing she has ever done in her life. Hang on. She said lighting an incense stick at sunrise every day for 365 days was the most difficult thing to do in her life. And she explained to me why. She said you had to adjust your travel to land before sunrise. You couldn't have late nights because you had to wake up at sunrise. You had to create a system of reminders that you would never forget. It's almost like she could not sleep until sunrise She would stay awake with absolute focus and fear that she would miss that timing. Now, the beauty of this exercise that Rinpoche didn't know what she was doing. She could have lied to him. But her sincerity amazed me. She didn't want to lie to Rinpoche. Most probably Rinpoche would know. And that was that moment I understood why, after spending so much time with Japa and Dato Sri Vijay, I understood why Rinpoche told her to light an incense stick for 365 days as a form of discipline. Because in that 365 days, that young lady every day had to fight with her ego and win. She had to quell her ego. She had to cancel the late night parties. She said she didn't touch alcohol at all out of fear that she would oversleep drunk. She made so many lifestyle changes, right? She prioritized only important people and she didn't waste time with all the morons who didn't add value to her life. So many changes happened to her in that 365 days before she went back to Bhutan and became his student. And ultimately, what is discipline? Discipline is the greatest victory over your ego, your only enemy. And if you do not practice any form of discipline in a day, that means your ego is having a party in your war room and is slowing you down and destroying you. Alright, I always have tremendous respect for my Muslim brothers and sisters because they are required to pray 5 times a day at a specific time, no matter how busy, no matter where they are. This is a brilliant concept of quelling your ego. That's the only way you get closer to God, and I believe in that. So ask yourself a question, all of you, my beautiful downlines around the world. What is this one discipline that you practice, non-negotiable, no excuses, never missed it for 365 days? Don't tell me eating. Don't tell me going to the gym. Maybe going to the gym is arguable, but I don't believe in it. All right? What do you do? Do you do Rule 3 every month? Do you do a presentation a day? Have you consistently sent your TAT at 12:01 or 12:05 every Saturday morning to me or your uplines? The other day, somebody very important to me missed their TAT by 1 day. Alright? Whatever his reason was, I did not care. It is simply a reflection at that moment his ego was in control. He didn't miss sending me his TAT after 12 every Friday, Saturday early morning. But that one day he missed by 1 day. And I immediately knew something was wrong. Alright? And the only thing that can be wrong for you to not be consistent with your discipline is that moment, that very moment when you're supposed to exercise your discipline. Your ego takes over and tells you, don't do it. Why are you wasting your time? Why are you doing Rule 3? You're not going to see results. Alright, you've been doing Rule 3 for 3 years, no results. Alright, why are you doing a presentation a day? Why are you sending your TAT? Why are you reading a book? Why are you listening to the Wednesday message or Insta Live without fail? Insta Live is a discipline for me. Wednesday message is a discipline for me. Is it a discipline for you? To put aside everything on Sunday at 8 p.m. Even now in Bali, I'm here with you live. Alright? Okay, I could have done a pre-recorded, but that does not quell my ego. Ask yourself, even the kids and teens, what is one non-negotiable discipline that you practice every day? If you do not have one discipline that you practice every day at a specific time, regardless how busy you are, regardless whatever you're doing, if you don't have that one discipline that you practice every day, without fail, like that lady had to light an incense stick at sunrise every day, if you do not have that discipline, you will not succeed. Because your ego will take over. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. The disciplines I practice has nothing to do with the discipline. Do you understand? But keeping a promise I make to myself is the most powerful way to quell your ego. To tell your ego, get out of the way. I'm going to light this incense stick at sunrise every day. And then the domino effect happens. Because as you practice a non-negotiable discipline every day, a domino effect starts to impact. Every other aspect of your life will improve. I promise you this. I made up my mind many years ago never to touch alcohol. And people think it's a decision. No, it's a daily discipline. Every 24 hours, I do not drink. I exercise my discipline of not drinking. Do you understand? Every 24 hours, you don't eat meat as a vegetarian. It's exercising our Discipline. Are you guys with me now? Everything you chose not to do or stop doing, the consistency of it is discipline. Whether it's rule T, whether it's presentation, whether it's TAT, whether it's rule 1 or rule 2, all right, whether it's picking up the phone and counseling your upline every day like I do, either by WhatsApp or voice. Do you understand? Without discipline, there can be no success. Without discipline, your ego is in control and not you. So ask yourself today, my beautiful, beautiful downlines around the world, what's your discipline? What do you do every day? I'm not talking once a week. A TAT is once a week. What do you do every day that is non-negotiable? Do you take a flower from your garden and put it on your altar? All right. Do you read a page from the Quran, the Bible, the Bhagavad Gita, the Lotus Sutra? All right. What do you do? What do you do? And please don't tell me go to gym, because I guarantee you miss it. I guarantee you in 365 days you cannot go to the gym every day. Are you guys with me? So tell me, what is this one discipline? Do you do mauna? The sphere of silence every day, 1 hour? All right. What do you do every day that is non-negotiable, that you will push aside? Even if it's your wedding day, you do it. All right. Even if whatever, whether it's VCon, you still do it. I practice my disciplines during VCon with 2 hours of sleep. Are you guys with me? Discipline, discipline, discipline. It is not about that action. It is not about that act. I don't care what your discipline is. Whether taking a flower, running around your house and throwing it into your bathtub. I don't care what the act of discipline is. I just want to know one discipline that you do every day that is non-negotiable, regardless of where you are, what you are. You're in the hospital, but you're still conscious. You exercise that discipline. Are you guys with me? All right? Because that discipline, the action of the discipline is irrelevant, immaterial. If it benefits you, great. Like sphere of silence or going to the gym or being a vegetarian or stop alcohol. All right? But what it does that people do not understand, that why disciplined individuals are always successful, because the act of that discipline quells their ego, pushes their ego down, wins the battle in the war room with the ego, therefore unleashing their true limitless potential. Are you with me? So without discipline, you're nothing. So practice a daily non-negotiable discipline. You don't know what to do? Counsel upline. Are you guys with me? So wherever you are in the world, all right, I have a dinner to go out to. I love you guys so much. I'll see you tonight between 12 to 1 a.m. for the 4th lesson of my 4-day lesson while I'm in Bali doing introspection in Indonesia. Beautiful country. I love Bali. All right. And then I'll see you somewhere around the world. All right. I may surprise you in a certain country next month. Okay. I love you guys so much. Discipline. Without discipline, there can be no success. Are you guys with me? And if you're not doing a daily discipline of some form, which is non-negotiable, right, you are not even close to your limitless potential. All right. Alonso, Jade, Uncle Patman loves you. All right. I see you, Shalu. I see all of you guys. I love you guys so much. See you tonight after midnight, Malaysian time, for the 4th lesson. All right. Log on. We'll have a chat. It's 12. I'm sitting in this beautiful villa. Nothing else to do but to talk to you, beautiful morons. And I'll see all of you at VCon. VCon, VCon, VCon. It is no longer a choice. It is a necessity. Love you guys.